Hey, Tua, congratulations on the win. Just in general, how do you feel you played today?
Well, I don't think I played to the standard of what this offense is capable of. There were certain plays where, I could have stepped up and made the right throw, made the right decision. But I've heard it many times from the guys in the locker room. It's good that we still came out with the win. And aside from that, thank God we got a good defense. So when we do start to, string good plays together, we know that, we can be able to make plays and then, get the ball back and continue to try to do the same.
Cunha?
Tua, just curious how what the conversations were like on the sidelines with your teammates, whether it was Fitz or maybe anyone on the defense, when, let's say, after the first series, the fumble, or throughout the game, if they saw something, what the words of encouragement were throughout the game from them.
Well, it's a long game. It's a 60-minute game, and the guys never really needed to say anything. It was more so we came to the sideline, and I was kind of telling the guys, hey, that's my fault. We'll get it, the next series. But a lot of the chatter, was just talking about how we could, fix certain things, because they were giving us a little different, look than what we expected and what we've seen in practice. And so we try to kind of, fix up what we were trying to do on offense.
Hey, Tua, what's up, man? Obviously, this was your first start. Can you take me through the emotions of, one, first getting out there, and then two, throwing your first touchdown pass to Devontae?
Yeah, it was fun. Just being able to go out there and play a full 60-minute game now, being that it was my first start in NFL. We really faced a really good defense. I'm proud of what we've got to do offensively, but I do know that there's still a lot of things we need to correct come Monday. But you can't say that, this defense is really good. They got Brockers, they got Aaron Donald, they got Rapp, Jalen Ramsey, and all these other guys, and not expect to be stopped, a good amount of times. That's just not realistic. And so, we just got to continue to work and, see what we can do to see what we can do tomorrow with what we need to fix in getting ready for the Cardinals.
Josh?
Tua, it's been a long journey for you, but could you take us into the moment after you slung that pass to Devontae in the end zone and just the celebration that happened afterward, and if you have any plans for the ball?
Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. It always feels good throwing a touchdown and being able to celebrate with your team, and your teammates on the sideline are celebrating as well. That it's not easy, especially, like I said, scoring against a defense like that. But just enjoying the moment every time, just enjoying the moment, and I'm keeping the ball.
I will take two more, Salvin.
Tua, we all saw your first drop back, and you landed on your back and fumbled the football. What was that sequence like? It seemed like a real prime welcome to the NFL moment for you.
That was a good hit. It's football. Try to step up, make a throw. Aaron Donald, swiped at the ball behind me, and I don't know who the guy was that took me off my feet and pretty much body slammed me. But hey, that's football. And I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy getting hit that first time. That was definitely a welcome.
Last one, Adam.
You have a chance to talk to your parents?
I didn't get a chance to talk to my parents yet. I'm going to go home after this and probably see them. So I'll get to talk to them then.
Jakeem, congrats on the win. Take us through that punt return, and it seems like that was a long time coming for you. You came close a couple times. You finally got to break one.
We coach went into it. He told me that I was going to get an opportunity to field one, and we know that Hector is a great punter. So it was the only one opportunity that I got a chance of, and made the most of it. Like, all credit to my teammates that was on the unit. I don't even think I got touched. So like I said, man, it's all credit to them.
Al?
Jakeem, I've been through this a few times with you before, and every time I ask you, you always say that you haven't reached top end speed on a particular play. How fast were you going today?
Probably I'll say about 80. Instead of going about 80 to get around the edge and just a little short burst to, get to the end zone just to make sure that nobody was behind me. And so, yeah, I mean, until somebody is actually right there, then I'll run full speed. But until then, no point.
Josh?
Yeah, Jakeem, what do you think it meant for the special teams to come out and perform, and you play a big role, especially on a day when the offense didn't have it going?
Man, it was very important. Like every phase of our team, like offense, special team, defense. When one thing is lacking, the other thing has to pick up. And so that was a big play of the game, and I'm just glad that my teammates were there to help me spring it.
All right, we'll take two more, Alan.
Hey, Jakeem, congrats on the win and the punt return. So now you own the franchise records for career punt returns for touchdowns and overall kick returns for touchdowns. Can you wrap your head around that? And what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Like I said, I feel like that's just one stepping stone up Mount Everest. And the season's not over, and I can still continue to break that record, and that's my goal. And I'm gonna continue to try to break it each and every game. And so, I'm not done. I'm not finished.
Last one, Cam.
Jakeem, what's up, man? Can you kind of describe maybe how the turnaround's been like for this team? The first half of last year to where you guys are now.
Man, we got a lot of talent. We got a lot of guys that truly care about each other. We got a lot of guys that sit there and we play together. It's a lot of leadership, offense, defense, and special team. It's not just because you see a guy being the captain doesn't mean, he's just the only leader out there. Everybody on our team have that leadership role, and I feel like that's what's making our team a good team.
There were so many big plays today. It's hard to ask about just one. So I wanted to ask you about how you affected Jared Goff. Did you feel at some point that he didn't want anything more to do with you guys, that you broke him a little bit today?
Keys to the game, just attack Jared Goff, As a defense, we did a good job, rushing them, rushing coverage going hand in hand. Rowe and all them boys back there did a great job for us, and we got a chance to get back there.
Southern?
Yeah, Emmanuel, you talked about, everybody working together and that synergy. When you guys are at full strength like this, is this something that, you guys can turn in, week in and week out, a dominating performance that could really help you guys moving forward?
We just got to keep stacking good days, You just got to keep getting better every week. We're playing together. We love each other. We want each other to do well. And we just got to keep it going as a team.
Travis?
Hey, Shaq, want to go back to the strip sack and the fumble return for Van Ginkel. Looked like you had Shaq Lawson on the same side as you there. What does that do to kind of free you up to get that free rush there on Goff and get the free run of the quarterback?
I was surprised they left me on block, but I just went as fast as I can. I just saw the ball still in his hand, so I just kind of went for the ball.
Cam?
Hey, Emmanuel, what's up, man? What is it about this defensive scheme that allows y'all to, frustrate offenses so much and, for you to kind of get your skill set, playing as well as you are?
It starts with the boy, he calls a great game plan every game, and we just go out there and execute. That's why we're here.
Our last one, Omar.
In terms of the coverages and rush schemes that you guys use, was the key to confusing him, keeping him off balance in terms of Goff?
Yeah, we know if we could get back there as fast as we could affect them. So that was the whole goal.
Hey, Christian, man, a couple of weeks ago, we're asking about you jumping over a man. Today, we're asking you what was that interception like, man?
Well, it was so. Let me take you out to the play. Let me take it to the mind of a defensive back. They call me to drop. It gets all in the hips. I just really had to open my hips and break on the ball. You know what I'm saying? I saw the line of the quarterback. I see where he wanted to go, so I just had to break, follow his eyes. I was able to break. and make a nice play for the team. Just happy to make plays that can help us win.
Cam?
I think you did a good job not throwing away your shot on that play.
Yeah, I would agree. My man, whoever said that, yep, that's good stuff right there.
I do actually have a question there. You were here last year when y'all started off 0-7, and now y'all are in the playoff hunt. What can you say maybe about the turnaround the team has done, from the first half of last year to where you are now?
Well, I just would say that, we just kept getting guys who just buying in and keep working hard. And it starts up top. Coach Flo does a good job of setting the mindset for the team, for the organization. And we all just kind of just take on that personality. We just all have the mindset, get better each week, get better each day. And this team got a lot of guys who work hard and just love each other. And we enjoy, working with each other every day. So you got that kind of energy and the right people around the organization and in the building every day. You're bound to do some good stuff. But, we only got we're in the hunt, like you said, but our work's not done. We just got to keep preparing and keep that mindset each and every day and each every week.
Christian, describe the confidence that's on this defense right now after all these wins you've stacked up and the way you've shut teams down.
Really, like I said, it just goes back to just getting a good game plan each week and then executing and then preparing hard each week. Like I said, we got a lot of guys who enjoy working with each other, who care for each other, so we don't, we play for one another and we don't like to, let each other down. So when you get that guys just playing hard, you're bound to do some good stuff.
Cunha?
Hey, Christian. Coach Flo was joking earlier that he's going to have to hear you talk about his hands a little bit more this week after you made that interception. How often are you in his ear about getting you in certain special situations like last year where you had that touchdown catch?
I've been saying it for a couple of years now that I could play a legit receiver in this league or, be a legit offensive weapon. And hopefully coaches and everybody else will start taking me a little more serious about that because, ultimately, like I said, I just like to help the team. So
Take two more, Sam.
Christian, at one point, the Rams had 2 completions and 3 balls tipped at the line of scrimmage. How does that get in a quarterback's head? And it's not a small guy at 6'4", but how's it change what he does?
Well, I never played quarterback, but I just know, when you're doing things to, whether you're getting pressures or getting batted balls or even just touching them, you know what I'm saying? Just little things like that. We try to emphasize that just so that, we could make plays and just bring juice to the defense, and just keep good positive things going.
Our last one, Adam.
Christian, you guys were on the field for 92 snaps, and it was pretty hot out there today. What was that fourth quarter like? Was it just survival? What was that?
Well, I will say, yes, that was quite a challenge. It was hot out there and everything, but we just pushed through it. We just had to dig deep and fight hard. And luckily for us, we're in the toughest of conditions every day when we're out there at practice with the humidity and the heat, and just we get a lot of snaps and a lot of reps. So we were pretty much prepared for it, and we just had to dig deep, which was good to see that we could push through the elements.
Hey, Eric, all week it was us talking about this Rams defense coming to town, and you guys were the ones that stole the show. How much does that mean to you to kind of, show them what's up?
Well, yeah, kind of through the week, we caught wind of, Rams defense this, Rams defense that. They got – and we're like, man, they need to worry about our defense. And, we like that was one of our focus on mine to show up. People keep sleeping on our defense, and that's fine, but we're going to show up every week.
Travis?
Hey, Eric, congrats on the win and the big-time performance. I wanted to ask you what kind of confidence level it gives you when Coach consistently goes back to that cover zero look and trusts you guys to kind of match up on the back end and not have any of that help over the top.
Man, it's just a mindset. Yeah, we've been working on it since training camp. It started out rough, but, everyone sees, the results that it puts, the line, the coordinator, the quarterback, puts pressure on all of them. And it kind of results, quick passes, tip balls. We're getting turnovers or sacks, and obviously, then we're off the field. So, every time we call it, we have, all of us have high confidence.
Omar?
Eric, in terms of the different looks that you guys gave Jared Goff, at what point did you realize he was uncomfortable back there?
Oh man, from the first first time we ran Hawk, he, you know, obviously we know teams, you know, practice against this play, but you know, when they try to screen and that doesn't work, they try to quick crosser, that doesn't work. When they try to quick hitch, that doesn't work. You can just see it on their face, not just him, the O-line and the head coach, like, you know, how are we going to, you know, stop this play? And, you know, once we see that, you know, that just gives us more confidence.
Donovan.
What's up, E? How you doing?
Yo.
I'm sure you're going to get a lot of flack for this. I mean, you had a pick six just in your hands, nothing but real estate in front of you. I mean, how much that's going to dig at you? I mean, you guys won the game, but I know that's going to dig at you as a competitor that you had it right there.
Oh, my God. That was on my mind the rest of the game. I'm on the field thinking like, dang, I could, a touchdown would change the whole complexion of that game, second half. And I broke on it so fast that it got behind me, and then I had to reach back, and I'm hurt because I know all I had was just grass after that. And it's probably going to eat me, all the way till next game.